world acceptance of Professor Yunus.
Yes.
He's a global figure,
Yes.
and he has an influence
A charisma.
over the global leaders. But
Yes.
unfortunately, the term of this interim government may last only 5 months. So, do you think that what Dr. Yunus is doing, the
Initiative.
political government will be able to do the same?
I believe the awareness is made. This awareness will continue. I believe the newly elected government will also take up the issue positively. I believe because
Since the last mass exodus of Rohingya in August 2017 that you have already mentioned,
yeah,
several efforts by Bangladesh government and even tripartite effort, including Myanmar, Bangladesh and China, all have been failed, and not a single Rohingya has been repatriated in the last 8 years. Now there is more complicated situation, more conflicting situation. So what's your recommendations now to speed up the repatriation process?
okay. I think our chief advisor, Professor Dr. Yunus, is not an ordinary person. He is an international figure. He is a Nobel laureate. At the same time, very popular leader in the world. So America will support him. China will also support him, I believe. And here, Arakan army and the military government of Myanmar will be convinced, I believe. And before repatriation, of course, these the concerned stakeholders should hold more dialogue, more
interestingly,
conversation.
you have mentioned about the world acceptance of Professor Yunus.
Yes.
He's a global figure,
Yes.
and he has an influence
A charisma.
over the global leaders. But
Yes.
unfortunately, the term of this interim government may last only 5 months, because there is a date of election in February next year. So after that, the situation have to be dealt with the political government who will be elected. So do you think that what Dr. Yunus is doing, the political government will be able to do the same, or they will go to the same path?
I believe the awareness is made. This awareness will continue. I believe the newly elected government will also take up the issue positively. I believe because we hope that BNP might come into power, and elect President Ziaur Rahman also played a very vital role for repatriation in 1979, 80, etc. That time he successfully dealt this issue, and BNP is the successor of President Ziaur Rahman.
And at that time, whoever comes to power, Dr. Yunus, of course, will be able to play an important role at that time also, because he is a well accepted figure to the all political parties.
Sure.
Do you expect this?
I think the trend is created by
just we are in a very last stage, because time is very short now. Just one thing, today I visited Rohingya camp, and as I already mentioned that despite frequent efforts, the repatriation issue has been lingered, and whatever efforts, it may take time, but in the meantime many young people, children are being grown up in the camp without proper education, without proper guidelines. So the conscious Rohingya people are demanding that they need more and better education, especially higher education for the youngs who have already completed some education in their home country. So they need the opportunity for higher education. What's your opinion regarding this?
Actually, there is a generation gap. We have to fill it up. All world communities should come forward to fill up the gaps, and we should motivate them, educate them, and we should train them so that they can survive by their, so that they can stand on their own feet, and they could be self-reliant if they go back to their countries, and so that they can run a business or do job, etc. This sort of environment we must create before repatriation. Or not only repatriation, we are pushing back them into their homeland it is not the solution. So we should take some big master plan to educate them, to train them so that they can stand on their own feet.
Thank you very much for your in-depth discussion. And we are also hopeful that with the joint efforts by the international communities, the repatriation issue will be speed up, and especially dignified and safe repatriation is very much important, because Rohingya people are still scared about their safety. So they want guarantee, they want citizenship rights that were taken under 1982 controversial citizenship acts in Myanmar by its military junta government. So thank you very much for your time, and we expect a peaceful solution to this crisis. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Again, thanks for inviting me for interview. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Thank you very much for staying with us. No more today. We expect that on such interesting issues, we will sit again and we come to you. Until then, bye for now. Allah Hafiz.